Hey guys, today I have a really interesting video. So we will check out how far did we get since the first tries in VR, like 1994 or even earlier, versus today. And I also have a headset here. So this is the Forte VFX1 Headgear from 1994 and it still works. And we will compare it to the current Pimax Dream Air. So this is a crazy comparison. I will also show a lot about this old headset. For example, I can show you an unboxing like with the old accessories. I still have everything, and we will also compare technical specifications so to see how far we got. I can also show you how to install this headset and set it up with a Stone Age PC. And we will also go through the boot procedure and we will also play an MS-DOS game from the early 90s. This is insane, guys. And also we will do a comparison through the lens. This is insane. So this is gonna be very interesting. My name is Thomas and you're watching Voodoo.de VR. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go.
Voodoo.de.
Guys, let's do an unboxing of the VFX1 Headgear. Look at this here. The package is so huge it doesn't even fit on my unboxing table. It's crazy. But here, look at this. We have compatible games like Magic Carpet, Descent, System Shock, and so on. There's a CD-ROM. Wow, look at this. 3D head tracking, flip-up smart visor, 3D full color imaging, Cyberpunk. Here, look at this. This is insane. I love this picture. So let's check out what's inside. The package is so huge. I have to check out that I don't rip off my camera here. So huge. So here we go, guys. VFX. That looks so nice, right? There's a package here. So wait until we get the headset out. I want to show you what's inside here because we have a lot of stuff that we need. So first one, this is the Cyberpunk. This is the device where you play with. This is tracked also. And then we have this small cable. This connects the graphics card of the PC to this card that I will show you. And then we have an audio cable. This is the cable where you connect the headset to the PC. And here's a lot of things like a little bit of advertisement from the earlier days, registration card, some additional games, safety guide. This is the, it's even in Germany, Treiber CD is driver CD. Here's a manual. Crazy that they sold that in Germany. Can't believe that. And yeah, this is bonus software user manual. And here's, like, I need to show that. I love to touch these old floppy disks. It's so cool. This is the install disk. If you don't have a CD-ROM drive, then you need to use the floppy disk. So this is nice. But the most important thing here is this card. Without this card, the headset does not work. So I have to be very careful. I don't want to kill that. It still works. This is an ISA card. It's a VIP card with ISA connection. Look at this. Oh my God. You could even set the IRQ here. Here's the connectors, headset, speaker, microphone, Cyberpunk. Wow, isn't that cool, guys? Isn't that cool? And yeah, now let's check out the headset. A little bit careful here. I don't want to destroy that card. So here's the headset, guys. Let's get it out. Oh, give me a second. This is so huge. Everything is so huge. Look at this. Oh my God. Like, this is so heavy. VFX1. And here's the connectors for headset and Cyberpuck. Here, look at the lenses. We even had IPD 50 to 80, and we have diopter settings. Yeah, here the speakers. Like, look at how old that is. It's also already dissolving here. Like, look at this. There's all this stuff here. I need a new one of those. Perhaps somebody can help me with that, because you can just remove it. It's Velcro. Yeah, perhaps somebody can do me a new one. Ah, this is disgusting. But yeah, it still works. And yeah, now let's check out how to install it in the PC and to use it. Okay guys, let's talk about the technical specifications. And this is crazy. This is a crazy comparison. So as I said, this is the Forte VFX1 Headgear. It's from 1994. I bought it in 1995 in Germany, and they even had the translated German manual. That was amazing, really amazing. So, and this here is the Pimax Dream Air. This is a current headset. You can buy it right now. You cannot buy this anymore, of course. Yeah, you can get it for thousands of euro used, and mostly it doesn't work anymore. This one still works. This one still works. And the colors, guys. We have 256 colors. No, not 256 million, not 256,000. Only 256 colors. You can even count them. That's insane, right? And an LCD display. Compared to this, we have micro OLED. We have millions of colors. The difference is hardcore. The resolution is also nice. Here we have bombastic 263 by 230 pixels per eye. You can count them. Really, guys, you can count them. You can 1 pixel, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, absolutely extreme. But you could still see the game. Yeah, that was possible. While here we have extreme resolutions of like 3840 by 3552. So, wow, like more than 10 times higher or so. Like this is cool. And also we had these lenses here. They are very small. Yeah, we could set the diopter. We could set the diopter. We could even set the IPD in a range of 50 to 80. Crazy. But the field of view was like 45 degrees or so. Like nothing. You could see. You could watch through the lenses, and then you could see the square of the display in front of you, and on both sides it was 3D, of course, but very small. While here, I mean, look at the form factor. This is so small and this is huge. And here we even have much higher. I think I had like vertical 102 and horizontal 108, something like that. So more than double the field of view and much smaller. So you can see how far we got here. Also the tracking, we already had tracking in this headset, but of course only 3 degrees of freedom. That means you had like this and this. Yeah. So the headset didn't know if it was here or here, just on place the rotation. And here, of course, we have like 6 degrees of freedom. The headset knows if it's here, 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 here. Yeah, very precise tracking with lighthouse or camera, whatever version you have from this headset. Really cool. Yeah, the weight, I mean, you see it. Yeah, this is more kilos, and this one here is like I don't know, under 200 grams without a head strap. It's insane. Yeah, the weight difference as well. And what's also interesting, how did you control the headset? So look at this here. This is the Cyberpuck. Get this. And yeah, you put your thumb here and you hold it like this. And then you could use these buttons here for shoot, changing weapons menu or something like that. And this even had tracking. That means if you hold it like this, you strafe your character, and if you put it forward, you go forward or backward. How cool is that? It worked. And the latency was pretty good. And now, but it had no tracked weapons, of course. And now here we use this here. This is, the index controllers are even old, yeah, but still we use it for the lighthouse tracking or the Pimax controllers that were included in the SLAM version or so. And this is tracked everywhere. It's very precise. It has finger tracking and all the things. So a huge difference in every single category. Look how far we came. Only if you see the technical specifications, insane. Okay guys, and now let's check out the setup of this old headset. Now look at this. This is a really old Stone Age PC. I think it's a Pentium 2 MX or something like that. It had this really huge CPU, this long CPU thing with a cooler and so on. Look at this old RAM and very old IDE hard disk. Crazy, right? And look at this. So here we have the graphics card. This one here, this is the standard graphic card that came with the PC. It's an ELSA Winner 1000. This is like, yeah, you can see this VGA cable that goes to PC, that goes to the monitor. Sorry, this goes to the monitor. And now look at this here. Look at this card. This is the card that came with the VR headset. This is the so-called VIP card. And you needed this is an ISA card. You needed an ISA slot. Also for this is the sound card. So the old PCs didn't have sound included. So we needed to buy this Sound Blaster card. And when you check out at the back, so here are the speaker out and a game port out and all the things. And yeah, this is, I can show it to you. So this is the output for the VR headset. We have microphone and sound, and also this is the output for, or the connector for the Cyberpunk, but you can also connect it to the headset itself. I will show it to you. So yeah, you will just connect it like this. Here we go. And yeah, then we also had this cable here. You had to connect it from the card from the VR headset to your graphics card. So your graphics card needed this controller. Yeah, crazy. So, and now this goes to the headset. Look at this. Here we go. This is the connector for the headset. And here on the side, there is what I told you. You can connect the Cyberpunk. Here, this is the Cyberpunk. This is the controller for the headset. And then, yeah, you can use that. And then it's connected. Yeah. And it was not so easy as it seems, because there were things like DMA and IRQ and things. You had to set it yourself. So for example, this here is the old printer port. It was called parallel port. And this had standard settings IRQ7. And this card here recognized the same port, and then everything crashed. So you had to set it yourself. This is freaking insane. Also the hard disk drives, you could not just put it in. You had to use these jumpers to put that in so-called master or slave mode. Guys, I can tell you, yeah. And you had to set up the floppy disk drive and also the CD-ROM drive and so on. This is insane. Yeah, and one thing I want to show you if you are interested. So perhaps you're wondering, how could I capture the very old VGA signal to my PC? So as you can see, this is going out from the very old graphics card. It goes here, and there. In this device, look at this. This is retro converter. Really cool. So you can convert nearly every old console or whatever device into modern HDMI. This HDMI goes to your monitor, or in this case to my capture card, and then you can record or use all the old consoles. Really cool. It even has SCART. Look at this, it has SCART, and then this old connectors here, sound, yeah, and VGA out. Yeah, and this device is really cool, so I could capture that for you. If you're interested, I will put the link from that device in the description. I think it was like 80 bucks or 90 bucks, something like that. Really cool. And now I will show you how to set the drivers and how to boot the system, which is really intense. Okay guys, here I am with the device and we will play Duke Nukem 3D, okay? But I will show you the whole setup or at least how to start it, yeah? I will put the headset away for a second and we will start the PC now. Give me a second. It's a disaster. It took hours to manage to get the signal from this old PC. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. This is how the old PC is starting. And he's detecting the hard drive now and different other devices and blah, blah, blah. We can skip that here. And now he is starting DOS. Look at it. Okay, everything's in German. I'm sorry for that. But this is freaking insane. Look what he's doing here. Crazy. So there are different things that he does. For example, all the things with VFX is for the VR headset. And to manage to initialize this headset, you had to do a lot of things. For one example is this here. Edit, wait, auto X, bad. The caps lock, damn. This one. So this is how we initialize the devices in the PC. And the first 4 lines are for the VR headset, especially this one here. This initializes the VR headset. Crazy. And then the next numbers, the sound blaster. Yeah, you didn't have sound in the PC. You have to put a card inside and then put these lines here. And there's another one for the CD drive and things. This is freaking insane, I can tell you. Yeah. So this here is the operating system. Nothing else. There is no user interface. There is no mouse. Nothing. It's freaking insane. So now we will go to Duke 3D folder by entering this here. And wait, we have, sorry, there's a little bit cut here on the side because of the adapter is not perfect, but we see it. So now there should be a file, yeah, that's called Duke VFX1. And this is what we start, Duke VFX1, go. And now it says, yeah, with the controller. Unfortunately, I can't connect the controller because then my keyboard doesn't work. Because I have only a USB keyboard. I need a very old PS2 keyboard. I don't have one. Yeah, that's the problem. So I can't use the Cyberpuck. But it's not a problem. So now it's very important that we hold the headset very balanced, like, because it's initializing now. Give me a second. I hope this works. I have to hold it like this. Oh, look at this. Bam. Here we are. Okay, so now let's just start some
piece of cake
things.
Damn,
Here we go. And now, guys, look at this here. When I do my head like this, it's going left and right, and I can also look around here. Is that freaking insane, right? This is freaking insane. Oh my god. So now I will put it on my head. Unfortunately, all the material here is like totally broken, and like I have all the stuff here on my forehead. Okay. We have a flip-up design here, by the way. Here we are. Here we are. And now look at this. I can, I will use the keyboard, of course, as well. And look at this. I can watch around here. And yeah, the reaction is pretty good for this old headset. It's 1994, guys. Yeah. This is so insane. Absolutely insane. And yeah, of course I can do whatever I want to. And normally you even have this cyber pack, but yeah, I will play it now with a keyboard so that I can show it to you better. Look at this. Oh my god. I can't believe it. And guys, I mean, of course, the field of view is pretty. It's okay. Yeah. I mean, you cannot compare to these days, but yeah, the resolution is also really bad. But we have freaking 3D. It's in 3D. Yeah, and this is so amazing. This is so amazing. Yeah, we can look at this guy now and then shoot him. Is that cool? Oh my god, that's so old. This is so old. Oh my god. Freaking insane. This is this is how we play games, yeah. And if you had this headset, and I think I had it in 1995. It's from 1994. I bought it in 1995, and then this is brilliant. You were the king, yeah. If you had this device here, you could play everything in VR. Like there's a lot of games that were supported, and for example also Magic Carpet and things, Descent as well, and of course Duke 3D and some other games. This was the blast. Yeah. And guys, now you had also this flip up here. It doesn't hold anymore. You see that? Yeah, it doesn't hold, so I have to hold it here. Oh. And now I think I have all this stuff here on my forehead that's yeah, I mean it's unfortunately it's broken, but I mean look at the reaction. That's pretty good, yeah. I mean it has a small delay, but still pretty good, right? Wow. Well, this is for me. This is freaking insane. I can tell you, absolutely amazing. Yeah, Duke 3D in VR in 1995. I played that. I played it already. Wow. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. And you can also play other games, as I said. Okay guys, this was really interesting, right? It was really interesting. So, I put it already back in the shelf, in the glass shelf where it belongs. Like everybody should see it here. It's so nice, yeah. And hopefully this was interesting for you, that I could show you like how it was in the early days. And these were really the early days. So that's crazy how old this thing is. Like I already played that in 1995, and these times all the VR things were really expensive. Like I know that we paid a lot for this PC there. You needed a strong PC already. I think we paid like 4,500 Deutsche Mark. That was the currency we had in this day. Don't know if you remember that. It was the currency before euro. And I think it was like, compared to now, over 2,200 euro, something like that. And in these days, this was a freaking lot of money, plus the headset. I'm not sure how much I paid. It could be like 2,000 Deutsche Mark, I think 1,000 euro, but that's only a number I have in the head. It could be another one, but it was really expensive. And I already played that. That was so great. That was so cool. And I played Decent, Duke Nukem, Magic Carpet. And there's even a page in the internet, Mindflux or something like that, where you see all the supported games. There's a lot of things. And yeah, it still works. But you can see how old that is. I removed the foam here, and look, this is freaking. It's just dissolving already. Look at this here. So guys, if you know how to reproduce that, it's just foam, like, and this can also be removed, so I can reuse that. So if somebody could replace that for me, please write it in the comments or so. That this would be really great if somebody had this, because I want to renew that. I mean, the rest is okay. The rest is absolutely awesome, but this is like, yeah, it's too old. It's just too old. You see it? So guys, there was a long journey from there to now. And if people say older times were better, not in this case. So it was so bad, yeah, compared to now. Like a lot of screen door effect and a lot of a very small field of view and all the things, and yeah, very bulky. And you needed the setup was, oh my god, the setup was so insane complicated. Yeah, you couldn't just install the software and then run Steam VR. Or there's not even Windows. You have to do it in Microsoft DOS, and wow, freaking insane. And we already, you see that. And perhaps if you lived in these times or used that stuff in these times, you remember how complicated that even was to run a normal game in DOS, like Duke Nukem or so. Then it always said too less memory, and then you had to use tools like MemMaker, if you remember that. Oh, that was such a pain. It was such a pain. And then always edit auto exec bed and config this and all. You remember that? Oh my god, it was a disaster. So these were not better times, believe me. Today is so easy. And I mean, look at all these small headsets, Big Screen Beyond 2 or the Dream Air or so. This is much, much better and much cheaper than in these days. For example, yeah, a Quest 3S is $300, and this is freaking insane better than the old one, of course. Yeah, crazy. So guys, I really hope you liked the video. If yes, give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you perhaps also used PCs in those times, and perhaps you even had one of those or even another one. That would be cool. So write it in the comments, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya!
voodoo.de